In the 5th year of Hijrah, a monumental event took place. An event so severe and so tough that it changed the situation of many people. And it showed the true colors of many people and many Sahaba. And that event was the Battle of Al-Khandaq, or the Battle of Trenches. When the when the Jewish tribes around Medina were kicked out, some of them wanted vengeance. And so they went around and, talked to Quraysh, talked and gathered the different tribes that were against Islam at the time to provoke them to attack Medina and to put an end to Islam. And so one tribe specifically went and did that. And they were able to gather 10,000 people, 10,000 soldiers to go and attack Medina. And the Prophet ﷺ, he sat with his companions and he got their opinion and shura of what should we do. Sayyidina Salman al-Farisi, he said, in Persia, whenever we're attacked, we would dig a trench around the city to protect ourselves. And everyone agreed for this suggestion and the work started. For 1 month straight, they had to dig a trench that was 5 kilometers long and 10 meters deep to prevent anyone from the 10,000 soldiers attacking to cross. And this required a lot of work and a lot of time. And the Sahaba worked non-stop. There was no time to, eat or anything. So they would even put rocks and stones around their stomachs to get their stomachs to be smaller and diminish the feel of hunger. The Sahaba worked for 1 month without breaks because Islam depended on that. Islam was on the line here. And even the Prophet ﷺ would join in with the digging. And he would also tie not 1 stone but 2. And, considering all of the situation, the cold, the hunger, the fear, the Sahaba kept going. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala describes the situation of the believers at the time. He says in Surah Al-Ahzab, إِذْ جَاءُوكُم مِّن فَوْقِكُمْ وَمِنْ أَسْفَلَ مِنْكُمْ وَإِذْ زَاغَتِ الْأَبْصَارُ وَبَلَغَتِ الْقُلُوبُ الْحَنَاجِرَ وَتَظُنُّونَ بِاللَّهِ الظُّنُونَ. Remember when they came at you from east and west, when your eyes grew wild in horror and your hearts jumped into your throats, and you entertained conflicting thoughts about Allah. هُنَالِكَ ابْتُلِيَ الْمُؤْمِنُونَ وَزُلْزِلُوا زِلْزَالًا شَدِيدًا. Then and there, the believers were put to the test and were violently shaken. And so, I want us to understand the psychological situation of the Sahaba. How did they feel? What did they think? Because that in itself is a test as well. The battle of the trenches did not have fighting, except archery. Yet, it was a test in so many ways and layers. Psychological, testing the spiritual status of the Sahaba. A mental test, a test with fear, a test with hunger.